Okay, so in the winter time, your skin is like cracking off of your face, your hands are cracking, it's hard. If you don't live in the winter, maybe you live by the ocean and then you've got the sea air and the salt. And if it's summertime, there's also dryness there. And so any time of our lives, being dry is being a drag. And so the one quick thing that we can do to really make life better is to make sure that our bodies have the nutrients that they need around moisture. Moisture! So today I'm going to talk about hydrating, and I have a really specific thing that you can do. It's really fast, it's easy, and you can do it at home, and it's inexpensive, but it makes a world of difference and it makes your life better. So that's what I'm all about. World of difference, makes your life better, and it's actually something you can do pretty easily and get on with your life. All right, so I'm Ann O'Connor. I'm the founder of Metamorphics, where we help you become who you want to be. And I'm glad that you're here with me today. Thanks so much for that. I'm doing these live videos because I want to be out in the world, and I want to share what I've learned, because a lot of it's been really hard won, and has made a huge difference in my life and the lives of lots of other people that I've helped. So if I can give you something that's useful, I'm super happy about that, and I'd love it for you to share this video with somebody you think needs it, or like the video, or give me a comment, or let me know that you're out there, because this is really fun to do when I know that you are getting something good. Okay? Thanks for that. So what I want to talk about today is coconut oil. It doesn't have to be coconut oil. It could be almond oil. It could be other things. But I really like coconut oil. And the thing that I want to talk about, I use coconut oil in all kinds of ways. I use it in my cooking, but I'm talking about using coconut oil on your body. And particularly, I'm talking about this thing that I do at least once a week, especially in winter, and it's a scalp massage with coconut oil. Okay, so just hang on if you're like freaking out. Like, just stay with me for a minute, okay? Because this is like one of the most nurturing things you can do. It can help you, ground yourself in your body, and it feels really good, and it's super good for your scalp, and it's really actually super good for your hair too. One of the things that people talk about a lot about my hair, because it's so gray. I started going gray when I was really young, and so people are always like, "Oh my God, how did you do that to your hair?" And I'm like, "I didn't do anything to my hair. It started doing that." And maybe because of a medication that I took in my 20s, I'm not sure, but none of my other siblings are like this. I'll just tell you that. Nobody else in my family has this much gray. So what I've had to do over the years is like really figure out, how do I give this hair, which is like a sponge, what it needs, and keep my scalp healthy at the same time. So I love this practice because when you do it, you sort of enliven your scalp, which gives you a lot of blood flow in your scalp area, and that can't be anything but good for you, right? So especially in midwinter. So all you gotta do is get some coconut oil, and this is coconut oil that's actually warm, because I keep it on my radiator. So when I put it on my scalp, it's toasty. But you might know coconut oil when it looks more solid and white. And I always use organic because I like to put as few chemicals as possible onto my body. And I think that that's really important. And so that's what I prefer, is organic products. And if you take that and you just dump a little bit on your hands, rub it together, and literally bend over and start to massage from the back all the way up to the front of your scalp. And if you just get in there and you just really give yourself a really good massage on your scalp, it's so great. It's like the best thing that you can do for yourself, that's really fast and practical. Now, here's the part that's not as practical about it. You're going to get done, right? You're going to have these oily hands, and you're going to rub it into your scalp, and you're going to rub it all over, and you're going to feel so good, especially if you're like hanging upside down to do this. Like if you're bending your head over, right, and you're doing this, it's going to feel really great. It's going to enliven you. It's going to remind you of your body and your head, and you're going to be here, and you're going to be ready for your day. You can do this at night, and you can sleep with it on your head overnight. If you do that, I highly recommend putting a towel on your pillow, because your head's going to be oily. So that's something. Here's the only part that's not super easy about it, okay, is that your hair will get really oily, and that's fine. It's actually really good for it. gives it that moisture that you need through the winter or through the spring. Right now we're moving into spring, finally, hopefully we're moving into spring, and you can start to see the wind coming, and that's going to dry out your skin even more, and it's going to dry out your scalp and then dry out your hair. So this is a really easy practice that you can do in your own home. It's really cheap. It's not, you don't have to have any fancy products. You just do this once a week or maybe once a month, depending on my hair. Like I said, is super, super porous. It takes everything, and your hair might be a little bit different. So the only part that's not super easy and practical about it is that then you got to wash your hair, right? Because now you've got like oily hair, and that's okay. Like, don't be afraid of that. Moisture is good for your body. It really is. And if you have to wash your hair maybe twice, that's okay too. You know, so this is a practice that I have found over the years. I've been doing this for many years, and I can tell you more about more coconut oil practices in another video, but I just wanted to do a quick and fast one today. This is a really great practice. If you do it, I promise you, you'll feel better, and you'll get yourself through that, whatever season it is, where if it's too sunny and you're at the beach too much, or you're outside and it's really hot, or you're in the winter and you're dry and you're drying up. Coconut oil is your friend. Use it, and you'll start to see the benefits from it. So that's what I have for you today. Thank you for being here. Share this video, like this video, let me know you're out there, and this is Ann O'Connor from Metamorphics, signing off.